Okay everyone, so today we are discussing the next string handling function, and that one is strcmp. So strcmp is the string comparison function. Now that is going to compare the string variable. So it compare string variable or the string constant. Now let us suppose that I am having two strings stored in some variable, right? Two arrays are there. Then if I am comparing, that is string variable, or if I am just comparing the constants, direct string comparison, so that is called the string constant comparison. So I am taking few examples to make you understand, but I will tell you few things before that. Now let us suppose that two string are equal. So if two string are equal, in that case the result of string comparison will be 0. But if I say that string 1 is less than string 2, in that case it will give the negative value. But if the case is that string 1 is greater than string 2, it will give the positive value. And we also know that if string 1 is equal to string 2, means both are equal, it is giving you the 0 value. Now you just assume that left minus right. Do it. If let us suppose that I am assuming S1 and S2 both are same, 0, left minus right is 0. Then if I am assuming S1 minus S2, in S1 is less than, so it will be in minus. Now left minus right and S1 is greater, so the value will be positive. So this is how we can learn it, but when I will take example, then you will understand. So first of all, I am taking few examples. So if I talk about the string variable, if I say strcmp, so string compare, we are saying s1 comma s2. Now these two are the string array, or we can say that string variable. So it is comparing the two string variable. Let us suppose that if I say s1 is some kind of array which is having inside ram. So ram is placed inside that, then slash 0. Similarly, there is string 2 which is also having the same thing, ram. Now the meaning is that there are two variables or two arrays s1 and s2. We are comparing them. We can see that both are exactly same. So the result of this one is equal. S1 is equal to S2. So here the answer will be 0 in that case. So that is a string variable comparison. Now taking the example of string constant. Let us suppose that the same example I am opting. I am saying string compare strcmp. Instead of using variable, I am simply writing in double quotes ram, then again comma, double quotes ram. So instead of variable, I am using the constant. So again, we know that S1 is equal to S2 and the answer will be 0. Means string 1 is equal to string 2, ram and ram are equal. So the first one is the variable comparison and second one is the constant comparison. Now let us suppose if someone is greater and someone is small. So how we can find out? Now let us suppose I am taking one more example. strcmp. Now constant I am taking string constant. Let us suppose THEIR. double quotes close, then again double quotes, THERE. Now we have to check whether they are equal or not, or there is something, means we want to compare them. So what will be the answer? Now let us suppose that two strings are not equal. Then what we are checking? We are checking the sky value. So that the important thing is that we are taking the sky value. The sky value of which one is greater will be the greater. Now first of all we are checking two string. One is T, both are matching. H matching. E matching. Now the next one we are having is I. So based on I we are going to decide now which one is greater. Just like you know that dictionary, similar way we are going to check. Now between I and R, which one is greater? So we know that I is less than R because R is greater, because if I go from ABCD, then I comes first, then R come later. So in that case the sky value of R is more. Now we can easily say that there is less than THERE. So the string number 1 is less than string number 2. So the case is if S1 is less than S2, the negative answer will come. So whatever the difference is there in between their sky value, that answer will come. Let us suppose that -9 is the difference, so that will be the answer. So -9 will be the answer of this particular comparison. So string comparison function is basically going to compare the two strings. Now we are going to learn the next string function, and that is string copy. So now we are learning the next string comparison function, and that one is strcpy. Now this is a string copy function which is used to copy one string to another. So we can say that it is going to copy one string to another. Now I will take some example to make you understand how string copy function is going to work. Now let us suppose I am taking first the string variable. I can say that strcpy, in the bracket we are saying s1 comma s2. Now it is going to copy the value of s2 into the s1, means all the content of s2 will be copied to the s1. So let us suppose that we are assuming there is a s1 array which is empty right now. Let us suppose these are the spaces, and there is one more array s2 which is having some data inside that. Let us suppose this is the data inside that and /0. So this data is going to copy inside the s1 after doing the string copy function. So this good will be going inside, that means this s2 data will coming to the s1. Now the same data will be going here. Actually if we are having some kind of string and we want to make the duplicate copies, in that case we are having the string copy function. We can also copy the string constant if we want. Now there is one more option. Let us suppose that we are having strcpy. Now there is one more variable s3, and in that variable we want to copy the constant. Let us suppose that we want to enter Delhi. So that is also possible. Now first of all there should be some kind of s3 which can contain that particular value. And now after executing this particular thing, this Delhi will be going inside the S3. So here Delhi will come now. At the end /0 will be placed, which is the null character. So str copy is the function that is going to copy the one string to the another. And we should know one thing, the size of string 1 where we are putting the value, it should be large enough to receive the content of the string 2. If we are copying the content of the particular string into a string which is small, so that is not possible. So the receiving string should be having enough size to take out the string which is sent by another person. Now we are learning the next string function, and that is strlen. So the next function we are learning is strlen. Now that function is going to find out the length of the string. So it find the length of string. Means whatever the string you are going to pass, that length it will return. So I am giving you one example to make you understand. Let us suppose that we are applying this function strlen, and in the bracket we are passing the variable. Let us suppose that we are passing a variable s1. We are assuming that s1 is some kind of array, which is the array of character, and it is having some value. Let us suppose that d, e or dl, whatever, dlk, p, w, and at the end we are having the /0. Now what is the length of string? We know that except the /0 we are going to take out that length. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are the index value, but yes, 5 is the size of that particular string. So the answer of this particular strlen s1 will be 5, because there are 5 characters inside that particular variable. I am taking one more example to make you understand. Let us suppose that I am taking strlen. In the bracket I am passing the constant. Let us suppose hello we are passing. Now how many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer of this one will be 5. So this is the string length function which is going to count the length of the string. Let us suppose that we are going to run an array, or anywhere we are going to work with that, then string length function will return you the length of that particular string. So now the next function we are learning is the strrev. So the next function we are learning is strrev. As the name signify, strrev, that is going to reverse the string. So by this function we are going to reverse the string. I am giving you one example to make you understand. Let us suppose we are putting a function strrev, and inside that we are passing one variable s1. Assuming that s1 variable is an array of character in which d, e, l, h, I is placed. I am putting intentionally small and the capital letters. So that is the complete array which we are having of character. Now the answer of string reverse will be coming from the backward side, the last element. So this is the last element that will be taken. So first of all I will come, then again moving forward h. If the element is small, it will small, then coming forward L, then afterward E, then D. So that will be the result of this particular function. Means it will put the Delhi into the reverse order. If the letters are capital, that will be capital. Letter is small, they will be into the small. So string reverse function is going to reverse the string. Now we are going to learn the next function, that is strupr. So the next one is strupr. Again, as the name signify, it is going to make the uppercase of the string. So it will show string in uppercase. Well, the uppercase we know that is the capital letters. I am giving one example to make you understand. Let us suppose that we are saying strupr. In the bracket I am passing one variable s1. Now assuming that s1 is a variable which is the character array, and inside that H, E, L, L, O is there. Now it is going to put all into the uppercase. Already the H is there into the uppercase, so no problem. E will be uppercase, again L, L and O. So the answer of this one will be the uppercase letters. So that is the string upper function. The next function we are going to learn now is strlwr. Now the next function we are learning is strlwr. As the name signifies, it is going to load the string. So string in lowercase. I'm taking one example to make you understand. Let us suppose that strlwr s1. So s1 is a variable, and assuming that this variable is a character array which is containing H, E, capital L, small o, and then /0. Now the output of this will be all into lowercase. H is into the capital case, so it will be converted to the lowercase. E is already into lower, L in lower, again L in lower, O is already in lower. So the answer of this one will be all string into the lowercase. So these are the most important string handling functions which are very important. So these are the major string handling functions which are into the string.h header file, where we are having string concatenation, string comparison, string copy, finding the string length, string reverse, string into uppercase and the lowercase. So these are the major important function. Now there are some other string functions also that we will discuss now.